Tough day. Credit to Matt and his staff. They've done a great job building that program. They've depth, got multiple weapons offensively, schematically. They do a nice job defensively, but they've got good players. They've done a good job recruiting, and clearly better than us today. I thought our guys battled. Not disappointed in our effort. I'm not disappointed in I thought our guys were ready to play. You know, I think if memory serves me right, I just got a quickie stat. I think it was 21-14 heading into the fourth. Our guys were into the game. We were in it. I thought our staff did a good job putting our kids in position. And like I said, I thought our guys played hard. I thought they played physical. And we just ran out of gas. You know, defensively, I thought, you know, if you looked out there much in the second half, you saw two true freshmen playing corner. You saw true freshmen rotating in a lot at safety, and then you saw a true freshman playing spear, and we had a true freshman playing nose a lot. And so, I thought we battled, and I thought defensively you know, we struggled on third down. That's probably the biggest negative. You know, we struggled getting off the field. They were converted, you know, all three of the fourth downs and a lot of third downs. And we had some penalties that hurt us on that side of the ball too. You know, one PI, one hands to the face there, that hurt us on one drive in particular. But I thought defensively that gave them some issues schematically. You know, and they were one of the top offenses in the country, and I thought we did a pretty good job holding them in check. 372 yards. You know, they ran the ball better late, but they struggled early, and so I think some of that's fatigue. You know, we couldn't get much going offensively. In the second half, that's probably an understatement. And offensively, just struggled. They beat us in some one-on-one situations up front. You know, we struggled to get the run game going versus some decent box numbers. And it was a tough ask of Jack. I thought he did a good, you know, drive before half. It was really productive by him. But it's tough to go in and play when you had limited reps. So I think it's a tough ask of him, but I thought he did some good things. But with that, we'll take some questions.
Is there any update on Austin?
I think we'll know more tomorrow and Monday. He got hit right in the act of throwing, and you know, the arm kind of got behind him. The good thing is it's not an arm or a shoulder injury, so it's more in his kind of chest area. So we'll know more, you know, after 24 hours or so, kind of where he's at.
You know, how limited were you with Jack having limited reps and just play calls where you had to keep things simplified?
Well, we were doing some things different, and you kind of get into catch-22, where when you get into game plan week and you have to do some things to give yourself some opportunities to get somebody that's pretty good on defense. You have to do some different things. When you do different things, you want to make sure that your starting quarterback's getting a ton of those reps. And so Jack didn't get a lot of reps in those, so we kind of had to, you know, right there in the middle of the first quarter kind of change and basically went to some plays that we felt he was comfortable with. You know, like I said, I think it's tough when a backup quarterback has to come in and play in a game. I think it's a tough ask for him. I think a lot of times it's hard to really get a feel for how they play because, you know, in college football, it's just you don't get as many reps just from a time standpoint. So I thought he was prepared to play, and I thought he did under the circumstances did an okay job.
Keith Washington, how serious is his?
Well, you know, serious enough where he couldn't play. He wasn't able to practice all week, and hurt it kind of midway through the fourth quarter last week versus Texas, and it's a muscle injury, so you know it's one of those things you can't really rush it because if you do, then you put him at risk for being out longer. And he's a tough kid. He's played through a lot of injuries here in the past and throughout his career, and he just wasn't. He couldn't run full speed. I think that you can't ask a corner, which you know his primary strength is his speed and his lateral agility to go out there and play.
What did we see out of Brock Purdy today? It seemed like you were able to maybe keep the clamps on him a little bit early, but it started to get loose late.
Yeah, you know, I thought that we had a hard time getting pressure on us. They did a really good job. we tried to blitz, we tried to drop 8, you know, they cut us a bunch in our blitz stuff. We didn't do a very good job playing those cut blocks. But you know, like I said, I really thought defensively we did some good things. You know, in this league, it's 21-14 going in the fourth, and you know, our guys did a good job in the third quarter again. I thought they did a good job late in the second of keeping them in check. We made a lot of plays on passes. I hadn't seen the extended stats, but I know we broke up a lot of passes. But late in the third into the fourth, he was able to move around and kind of extend some plays. We lost some guys in coverages. I mean, it's hard. They got some, you know, they've got some good players at receiver. They got some length. We're out there playing with a bunch of young guys, and it's hard. I thought we initially did a good job covering, then we lost from some when he started moving around. He's a good player, but I thought defensively we did some good things versus him.
2 straight third quarters of just nothing on offense. Has it been adjustments, execution? What are you seeing?
You shoot your bullets, man. I mean, you know, we got in some good third manageable situations, and we just didn't get it. We didn't get it done. It's, you know, as coaches, we've got to figure out some better ways to get our guys in situations. I thought we had some runs that I felt like were there versus guys. We had some things where we had some angles, and you know, we lost a couple right at the point of attack. We gave up penetration. Anytime you give up vertical penetration in a run game and your running back has to adjust his movement, you're going to struggle. And they did. Their 4 eyes controlled the line of scrimmage a little bit. We tried to get some screen game going, and we couldn't get out and get on their linebackers. It was a struggle. I mean, y'all watched it. I can sit up here and give you a bunch of reasons and all those type of things, but it was a struggle for us offensively. It was a struggle for us last week in the third quarter. It is what you saw.
You know, was there any sort of hesitancy to throw the ball deep in the second half?
We called them, but you know, they got 3 safeties back there. They're dropping about 20 yards because we struggle to run the ball. And I'm not giving you a smart answer. We called them. The interception was a downfield throw. I can think of 6 vertical pass plays we called. But they make it difficult for you. If you're able to run the ball, you can kind of you have a chance to get in the seams. And we were able to do that versus Texas, and Texas plays basically the same coverage schemes. But we couldn't get anything going run game wise, so they controlled the line of scrimmage and they dropped guys out in those seams.
Neal, Martell, Tevin, keep track of guys that are in off right now, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, Tevin's hurt. Petaway, you know, he hasn't had the type of year that he wants to have or that we want him to have. I think some of that's some limited opportunities. Some of that he hasn't been as productive as we or he would like him. He's in a unique situation because he only played 3 games his freshman year, and so he and Coach Scott and I we've been having some ongoing discussions, and if everybody stays healthy, the plan is to redshirt him. Redshirt him. We've got depth. That's one position where we do have some depth, even though Sinkfield went down, was unavailable in the second half, so we'll have to see how he is. But we'll probably talk more about that on Tuesday. But that was a thought why he wasn't dressed. Bush is injured and unavailable.
Okay, anything else?
With the Bailey ejection and then having a miss next week, you mentioned having the young guys at corner. Just how do you feel like they played today, and how do you feel going forward like that?
Does he have to sit out?
It was the second half.
Yeah. You know, I think I'll have to watch. You know, Mayo got beat on a touchdown. But again, that's the first time he's played a game. You know, we're hoping to be able to redshirt him. And so that was actually his first game action in the second half. He played every snap once Bailey got ejected with targeting. And so without, you know, I will talk more about him on Tuesday after I have a chance. But he went in there, he made a couple plays, he had at least 1 PBU. But it's tough, man, when you go out there and you're playing against one of the better quarterbacks in the country, and you hadn't played, he hadn't even ran down on kickoff, you know, so really weren't planning on using him in this game either. But we'll get him ready, and he'll he'll probably have to play next week, and so we're getting some reps and getting ready.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank y'all.